Okay, here we go. So hello there, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, apparently... No, you are on stream chat. Okay. Yeah, okay, sound balance checks out. Right. Okie doke. Yes, there we go, yeah. Yes, face cam. I am... As part of the whole redoing the channel thing, I'm trying to... I'm going back to where I was, really. And this is the first day I've used face cam in, like... 6-7 months, something like that. So, yeah. Don't know how I feel about it, but I'm giving it a shot. But anyway, yeah. Here we are, the vote stream. This is iMark3. Welcome, one and all, to Kerbal Space Program. Strap on your rocket boots. We're gonna fly something. Probably face first into a rock, I guess. Oh dear. It was going to be XCOM 2, but unfortunately that's not managed to install in time. Because it's at like 70% installed right now and it's been going for a couple of hours. So, I don't know. It just struggled a bit. This game, however, much smaller, so it installed in time, so this is what you get. It was either this one or Star Drive. The others were just too big. So, I don't know why. My net seems to be acting up just a tad today. Just a tiny bit. But yeah, if the facecam's not working out, I will turn it off later into the stream, depending on how it goes. Anyway, do I have games in this? No. Okay. Well, Ethan, you are here. So, what do you think I should do? Should I go into sandbox or career? Should I restrict myself, or should I just build something flashy and see if I can make it go somewhere? Probably face down into the dirt or something, to be quite honest. Got Men of War 2 to work. Nice. I've been trying to get Earth 2160 to work, but it's not really managed to do anything. And okay, sandbox. YouTube box sanding. There we go. And okay, it seems I've solved the mystery of what was happening to the resolution of the YouTube chat as well, because it's now actually the correct size. So the problem was that I was actually playing the game at 1050, but the stream itself was going out at sorry, 1080, not 1050. Don't know where I got that from. It was going out at 1080p, but the stream was going out 720p. So that's why the screen in the recording was bigger than the screen. Today is just a word, isn't it? Wordy day. Words no worky. Okay, YouTube box sanding, sandbox mode, picked a flag, normal difficulty, off we go. Right. The chat. The chat was different in size on the stream compared to what I was seeing on my screen, and that's because of the difference in resolution settings. Thank you, got it. Okay. Let's start blasting off. Also, yeah, and you probably got the difference there, and that is the fact that I am streaming 1080p rather than my usual 720p. So, this is another kind of test day. It's not just the face cam on, it's also testing the fact that I can't see what the heck I'm doing because everything's in the way. Well, that's why we test things, isn't it? Okay, I need to move everything, basically. Okay, let's see. Put the face cam over there for the moment. Put the chat over there. Okay, let's do it here. Chat, you can go down there. Let's put my ugly mug over here, I guess. And then flip it, so... Ta-da! I can mysteriously turn myself around. Haha. Right. At least it's better this way than like having me looking off the edge of the screen or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's actually build a rocket, build a thing. Let's try and go somewhere. I'm also kind of wondering if there's any lag between the audio and the rest of it. But, you know, this is all experimenting a bit. Let's put together a ship. A good old shippy ship. Basic pod, I guess that's a good place to start. Then let's add in a... I've only ever played really on career mode, so I'm not familiar with most of this stuff, to be quite honest. Like I was looking at the engine tab, not the fuel tab. Whoops. Okay, let's just put a basic thing on there, and I guess an atomic motor. That'll do. Oh, of course, the chat's in the way of staging. I can't do anything right, can I? Let's see, utility. There it is, down at the bottom. Okay, here we go. A couple of radial chutes. Let's put it to dual. There we go. And one chute on top. Those guys are all together. Excellent. Structure. I need a separator now. I think that's the type I want. Yep, that's the type I want. Okay. But yeah, why would I take a parachute of all things? I mean, who needs parachutes? Landing softly and gently is not the way real people do it. Real people faceplant in the dirt like they just don't care. Or something to that effect, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I need some more stuff. There we go. So just add in a big booster. Like that. And then I need a engine, which will be... Let's grab a swivel, actually. Put that there. And then I need some more couplings, because I want to add some more bits and bobs. Let's go for a quad arrangement now, which will go like this. Let's be honest, I have no idea what I'm trying to do with this at all. So this is just going to be a rocket for the lulz. I'm not expecting it to get much of anywhere, to be quite honest. But we'll have to see how it goes. Let's see, I want the big fuel tanks again. There they are. Connect that, and of course add in another batch of swivels, just to figure out where they are again. As you can tell, I'm used to going in career mode because I can't find half the stuff because I never unlock it in career mode. I never get far enough, basically. Let's add another couple of small tanks here. And then we want the aerodynamics, so let's add a couple of nose cones to it. There we go. That looks kind of solid. Solid enough. It's going to go places, that much is sure. That much is definitely sure. There we go. Structural bracings. Oh, that one's not quite right. There we go. Structural bracing, so that's going to be held in place. That's going to work okay. And now I just need to muck around with my stagings. When that separates, I want that launcher, that engine to fire. That's good. Then I want that down there with those boosters in that stage. So all of those will fire at once. Then I need to separate a few bits and pieces. Like, I need an extra stage in here. Let's get... Is that the pair I want? Yes, that pair. That pair will go first. Those two. Where's the fueling stages again? Oh, here you go, fuels. Right. So how I want this to go is, I want this to connect to here. Okay, and I want this to connect to here. So there we go, got some nice massive fuel links. Hello Screaming Eagle, and hello Legionnaire. Welcome to the stream, both of you. We're just trying to build a rocket which has been apparently dubbed the Screaming Sausage. I don't know why, but hey, whatever. Okay, so that's that. All of those boosters will kick in at once. Then let's go ahead and add in some more structure. Because we've got to do this right. Let's have that. Then it'll be a set of solid rocket boosters. Let's make it the big, powerful ones. That'll do. I think the entire thing is slightly off kilter at this point. Then aerodynamics. Got to add in those nose cones again. So there we go. Full set of boosters. Where are they? They are there. Okay, I think that's what I need. I've got all of the boosters and everything set to fire at once. Then I've got the ejectors on the solid rockets. Then I'll eject one set of boosters, then I'll set the other set of boosters, and then I've got hidden behind my face the ejector for the final module, which is kind of not able to do anything at this point. It just goes places and that's it. But on the extremely over-optimistic side that it might get somewhere, let's actually add in a few bits to it. Let's add some landing gear. Probably be a good idea, that. Landing gear. Where's the landing gear anyway? Oh, it is in here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. A couple of landing struts. Quite a big rocket. Actually, it's really small. I'm only using medium-grade parts after all. If I used large parts, this would be really, really big, but it's not, so as you do. We need a ladder. Here you go, some laddering. Turn off mirror mode. Because we need to be able to... yeah, we need to be able to get down off the thing after all. There's a vertical mobility enhancer. Let's put that at the bottom so that can go there. Let's disconnect that for the moment and add in some more bits and bobs. Like I want a reaction wheel. Actually, let's do that. No, don't mess with the staging. Don't mess with the staging. That is a control wheel. Then I need some RCS fuel. Will probably be a good idea. Nope. That's the one. Some RCS fuel. Put that in there. And we need some RCS thrusters too. So... are they under control? Yeah, there they are. Right. So we've got access to some RCS systems too. Loads of missiles strapped together. That is basically what it is, actually. It is a lot of rockets. A lot of missiles. And basically the idea is I'm going to try and control this thing, but how well it's going to work out remains to be seen. But yeah, basically it is right now just a whole load of rockets strapped together. Now, let's add some big spaceplane fins to this thing. Yeah, I think that some of those internal rockets are off-center just a tad. Oh well. It goes with the fact that I don't know what I'm doing quite nicely, I think. Let's pop it, I guess, there. And let's add another pair right next to it too, so there we go. Sure. Rocket science, quite literally, yeah, kind of. Kind of. Now that bit I don't need any... don't need any of that. Isn't there some kind of re-entry system in here? I forget. I've not put any science capacity on this thing though. And there aren't any nukes in this game, unfortunately. Not without mods, and I don't have any mods in it. I guess I should add a antenna and some batteries. Probably be a good idea. So let's add in a basic antenna. How do I zoom in? Oh yeah, that's how. Right, here we go. Add an antenna, and then I will angle it up like that. So I go basic antenna on the back. Oh, I forgot to take off the multiplier mirror on there. So let's redo that ladder very quickly. Whoops, didn't mean to grab that one. Grab that. There we go. Now I just need a battery. Batteries. Here we go. Batteries on the side where they are perfectly safe from the heat of re-entry and all that jazz. And let's add some solar panels too. Actually, let's add some extendable ones. Let's do that. So there we go. Okay, I have access to power, I have access to communications, I have access to a whole bunch of bits and pieces and doodads. This thing should be ready to fly. Well, quote-unquote fly, to be quite honest. Yeah, let's see how well this works. I think I need to add a pilot. Oh, I've got Jebediah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, save the craft, move it to the launch pad. Radiation depending on what powers the ship. I don't have any RTG systems or anything like that installed, if that's what you mean. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we've got full flap control. Good. Let's add the stabilizer assistant. Adjust the throttle. I've got plenty of air surfaces for while I'm still in the atmosphere, so I should be okay. And I've got quad rockets for the initial launch, so... Yep, here we go. Solid fuel is burning. Accelerating, sort of. I'm not blown up yet, which is kind of nice. That's it, I'm burning through solid fuel, sorry, liquid fuel, a bit faster than I would like, but hey, whatever. Also, I can't see my altitude at all, which is kind of bad. Actually, let's really quickly fix that. Where's my control panel? Need to make sure I'm not veering off course. What the heck are you? Yes, open. Oh, I think I accidentally opened another instance of this thing. Ah! Okay, eject those. Goodbye, solid rocket boosters. Right. I'm in no danger right now. However, that said, I seem to have a slight issue in terms of my fuel staging. That one is running down to there, so you should be empty. No, wait, no, you should be empty. You guys are doing okay. You guys are full. Okay, right, it's all fine. I don't know how I am. I still don't know how I am. So, please, expert, come up. Thank you. I'm shifting my recording location, so there we go. And I am way above where I wanted to be to turn. So, full power and turn. This way. I'm glad I got there in the end, but you know, as you do. I seem to be trying to rock up just a bit, so I'm having to keep it overriding the SAS a bit. Doing okay though. Doing okay. 24, 25, almost. There we go, keep it going. I am in the outer atmosphere, so I'm okay. Unfortunately though, I still suspect that... No, I'm actually still fine. It's just these big pods are starting to run dry a bit. Oh wait, that pod's run dry completely, but for some reason the engine is still firing. Okay, fine first stage. There we go. Goodbye. Jeez. And now it's reading properly again. Okay, what's my Apo apps at? 95. I think that's good. Okay, I should be able to stop now. And welcome to Deep Space. Well, space anyway. Also, my landing gear's deployed for some reason. There we go, fix that. I think I've made it to orbit, so, you know, that's not too bad. But I just don't know what I'm doing still, so... Let's turn on the... No, keep the RCS thrusters off for now. There we go, space music. I am in space. Huzzah. Well, this is kind of an odd ship to get into orbit, but, you know. I think to go orbital I need 80 kilometer altitude, so... Yeah, I've got plenty to go. Let's go ahead and throttle back up. Oh, those ones actually shut off properly. Okay, so eject those. And I've got these wings, which I don't actually need at this stage, so... Extra mass to move around. Always good to have. Goodbye, boosters. So there you go. I've actually made it into orbit. Kind of. Now, that said, of course, as I said, I've got these big wings, which is extra mass I'm trying to drag around. And I've not really built the ship to take that into consideration. I should have added more engines to this particular stage, but I didn't, so, you know, as you do. Now the question is, where am I going to go from here? Should I try and land on Duna? That is the moon, isn't it? No, the Mun. The Mun and Minmus. I could probably make the Mun. Maybe Minmus? I don't know. You can tell how confident I am in this game, can't you? So, I mean, I'm still working on orbital, but once this stage goes, I'll have the atomic motors in my last stage ready to roll. So, yeah, I'm kind of slow at this point. Very, very slow. Also, I need to adjust my pitch just slightly. There we go. Get to the Mun. Okay, I'll try that. I think orbit will be achieved when I burn through this stage, kind of. Oh, there's orbit. And I've still got fuel left in this stage. Okay. We are now in orbit. In the Great Lawn Dart. I think it's probably the best way to describe this thing. But as I said, we don't have any kind of... science gear or anything like that. So this is purely a ship showing that I can do it. Which is kind of surprising to me as well, to be quite honest. There we go. Tiny bit of fuel left. Now, I need to get to the Mun. Set you as the target. Where do I need to go? I think I have to play catch-up with this thing. So... I guess add a maneuver here. Whoops, no, that's a bit too much. So where are you when I am passing around that area? Yeah, okay, that's a bit too soon. Sorry, a bit too late rather. Let's try and maneuver here. So I have to do an orbit of the planet. Then if I start burning, I will have an encounter with the moon right there. Okay. Good. So if I do it like this, I will get into position there for the encounter, and then I can brake to come down around to the Mun. So that should get me to this big ball of rock that is my target. So yeah. Okay. Right. Let's see, I need to rearrange myself just a tad. I think 28 minutes to get to that. That is my destination for the burn. I believe. No, it's not. I've got a big blue arrow pointing this way, so probably not. My destination to the burn should be somewhere around here, I think. Hello, all. Welcome to the stream. I think that's my maneuver node there, isn't it? No, that's Apoaps or Periaps or whichever one it is. I think this is my node target here. Maybe. Either that was my target marker, I'm not sure which. No, show me the maneuver node. Oh, never mind. Stop your autopilot. We need to speed up time. Jeez. Never got what Kerbal means. Kerbal Space Program is really more of an orbital simulator than anything else, because you're playing around with orbital mechanics and rockets and things. So it's all about realistic maneuvering in space. Well, semi-realistic, because size and distances aren't actually quite accurate, but, you know, it works. And I can't see my node, so there we go. 50 seconds until I'm supposed to burn. 20 seconds, 10. Switch to maneuver node, please. And I'm lined up. I need to burn for 748 meters per second for delta V. So, let's throttle up. I've got into Avorion again? Yeah, just a little bit. I am getting back into it a bit. But, oh, there goes my main engine. Eject that. Goodbye, little ship. I've just left a new piece of debris in orbit. I should probably have added some retro rockets to that thing or something. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I've just realised a slight, teensy tiny problem with this rocket. Very slight. And that is the fact that this thing can't actually land on the moon. Well, it can, but it probably face plant afterwards. Because I've got the landing gear here in the middle, and then I've got the engine back here behind them, so... Whoops. I was doing so well, too. So I think an orbital slingshot of the moon is about the best I can do, really. Okay, slow down a bit. We've almost got the full burn. Now that burned up a lot of our fuel too. That is actually a slight concern. There we go. Okay, and that's that. That took most of our fuel, actually. But that has got us moving out to an encounter with the Mun. That's good. But that said, with the lack of fuel, trying to get into orbit around the Mun is probably not a good idea, to be quite honest. So we'll do a flyby and then we have to come straight back because we just don't have anything else. A rocket that powers itself. What do you mean by a rocket that powers itself? Because they all need fuel of some sort. Okay, we're about to encounter the Mun. There we go. We are encountering the Mun. Unfortunately, we don't have the fuel reserves to burn down and actually properly orbit. So that kind of sucks, but hey, we get to see the Mun, at least. So we've gone somewhere. Hello, Mun. Whoops. And now we're somewhere. Now we're past it already. I clicked the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Anyway, might as well do some retrograde to get us back. Oh, a solar-powered rocket. Not actually possible. Even the smallest... Sorry, even the electric-powered stuff, you still need a fuel source on it. So... Now, where's Kerbin? There's Kerbin. Okay, I want to turn this way. Oops, nope, too far, too far. There we go. And the other problem is, of course, with the ion drives, they are incredibly slow. Right, that's about lined up. So if I burn here, I should be able to insert myself into Kerbin's atmosphere a little bit. And start aerobraking. I'll probably explode if I do that, but, you know, whatever. How's that looking? Slowing down. I'll pass within a couple of 100,000 kilometers. That's good. Almost. If I drop it below... There we go. And there. Screen changed. I will be passing through the atmosphere when I get to Kerbin. So at least we'll get this craft back. It's not managed to land on the Mun, but considering how rusty I am, it's been nice, I think. That's not an option, Legion. So I think you're overestimating this game just a tad. You can mine ore and refine fuel of your own, but that's about it. So you can refuel yourself on other planets. That is possible. But that's the only way of getting it like infinite. Okay, we're getting pretty close to Kerbin now. I think I need to pack up my... I'm doing fine for everything, so let's pack up my solar panels. They'll just burn off when I hit the atmosphere otherwise. So there we go. And drop in. I'm not sure which way this craft is going to want to spin when we hit the atmosphere, though. The weight distribution is a tiny bit weird. Plus, as I said, I'm very, very rusty in this game. So, yeah, we're coming in this way. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the stream. We're not doing too badly, all told, but the fact I screwed up so badly on the design of the ship is kind of bad. How high are we? 100,000 and dropping. Okay, let's throw out the last of our fuel. Full power. Slow ourselves down a bit more. Because we're about to... this is going to be our first entry, so we're not going to do another pass, probably. Might as well just go for broke and try to land right now. Simon, welcome to the stream. Come on, almost there. And there goes the fuel. Okay, we're out of fuel. We are now completely ballistic. There's nothing else we can do. So we're just going to enter the atmosphere. In fact, we are just about to enter the atmosphere right now, as it happens. All I can do is use the RCS mode, I think. Let's turn on RCS mode. Okay, and I think docking computer is... There we go, docking mode. Yep, overheating just a tiny bit. Let's spread the landing gear. More aero braking, please. Oh, and there goes some. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, jeez. And no, I'm not dead. I am actually holding. I've not quite exploded. Oh, there goes something else. Oh, dead. Yep, Lola, you called it. I am dead, though. Unfortunately, my entry was too hot, and so I exploded. Yeah, lifted off, and then it just got overheated and went bang, basically. So, yeah, that's it. Rip Jebediah Kerbin. Oh, well. Can't say I'm too broken up about that. Anyway. Okay, what kind of rocket should I make next then? Because this is that was a bit of a spectacular failure, that one. To be quite honest, so I might as well scrap it and start from fresh. To be quite honest. There we go, just throw it away. There we go. This isn't a new series, little mean, and also welcome to the stream. This This is a voted stream, so this is the stream that resulted from the vote on last week's stream schedule video. So yeah, let's see. Make a space station. Okay, what kind of space station though are you wanting? Are you wanting some kind of it'd be much easier if I could send it up in one package actually. So how to get it up there? Okay, right. I think I can do this. Get a space station. Well, there are a few things I want, but I want to get this thing up there as well. So, let's see. Alien looking, I am not that good. Not in this game. I am very bad at this game, let's put it that way. Some people who are good at this game, they can make alien looking stuff, but not me. Not me at all. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I want to do. So let's Landco Mark II, or let's add a Cupola pod. Sure, let's add that there. Then let's move the camera. Actually, let's move the camera and the chat out of the way so I can do some staging work. There we go. Just move you there. Okay, so moved you guys up a little bit. That way I can probably do some staging. I need a science lab, that much is pretty sure. So add in some science. That's that. So I've got docking place. Got this. Well, the thing is, if XCOM actually manages to download, then I can go ahead and run XCOM 2 as a separate stream right after this. Depends on how it goes, because honestly my tolerance for Kerbal Space Program is not the greatest. Mainly because I suck so hard, so yeah. There you go, you heard it from me. I kind of suck at this. So, right, I need some docking pads now, I think. Clamp and shielded dock ports. No. Docking ports, senior. I want some clampotrons. Lock them in onto the sides, I think. So a couple there. That'll let me connect some parts to this. How do I want to do this? One on the front, two. So that's two. Let's add one here as well. So that makes 3 docking ports. That means I need 4 additional pieces to make this thing work. Okay, right. Let's add... Can I add a big battery? Yes, I can. Add some power supplies, then we need some utility, we need to... This is going to be a big station, so let's add an ore converter, just because, basically. And then we need a fuel storage tank. So I'm just putting lots and lots of bits and pieces together, basically, in this thing now. No, that's not right. That's a small holding tank that holds ore, right. I want a big holding tank though, not a small one, a big one. Oh, here we go, big one. So we've got tips on modelling. Currently building an Admiral Graf Spree. Well, how are you doing it, basically? Honestly, my modelling experience is not that great, but, you know, might as well try to help out if I can be of some use, I suppose. No, this is too big. I don't think I can get this into orbit. Oh. Right, so this is going to be the core of my station here. What I want is a set of couplings, 4 of these things, like that. And then onto these I'm going to attach what's going to be the extra pods which will go into these bits here. So this part's going to carry the people. I need some structural fuselages and things to make up these pods. I need control systems, so I need some inline stabilizers and things. So something like that. Then I need a drone AI system as well, so I can separately control these guys. That's going to be... where is that? That's on the pods, right. So there we go. These things now have controls. Yeah, this is sandbox mode, Victor. Also, welcome to the stream. It's on sandbox, so I don't know what I'm doing, basically. Which is, as you do. Right. Fuel reserves. I want some RCS systems. So, give me some RCS. Give me some... Nope, that's too small. And then I want some docking clamps there. So there we go. That means these guys can shift around and try to dock. The MS Pork, Space Station Pork, not as Pork, right. Epic, it was meant to be, but XCOM didn't download in time. It was like 60% when... Yeah, it was at 60% when I hit the 7 o'clock for stream time. That's why I changed this 15 minutes before to be Kerbal. If you just hold on a second. Where is XCOM? XCOM. It is queued, not downloading right now. If I check it, it's only still at 60%, so I think the download stopped while the stream started. So it's going to need a while still to finish if it's going to download properly at all. So I think it actually stopped downloading. Yeah, it needs at least another half hour before it'll be ready. Precise while modelling. Small movements, take your time, and above all, work on a stable surface, because you do not want to be holding it up in your hand and potentially do a misstroke or misscratch or misfile or something like that, because you need to be careful with it. So yeah, that kind of thing. Where is... Oh, hang on. Here we go. I said I'm not much of a modeler, but I have got a couple of models right here that I've done, so... Oh, here we go. Alright. So, I've got this thing. I know that's out of focus so very much, but... Focus! No. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Oh well. Where I am in Elite, I'm still in the middle of deep space. Yeah. You didn't even notice the cam? Nice to know I am so visible to you guys. Right. Yeah, shame I can't focus this properly, but... yeah, this is one of my models, such as it is. Kind of dusty because I've not used it in such a long time. But yeah, the camera just can't focus on it properly, so it's like, look at the shadow as my modelling skill, and it's like, nope. Okay, let's put that away. Oh, well, shame that. You do not get to see my modelling mastery. You know you can shut B in the bubble so you're not deep in. What? A Necron. I have got some Chaos, but they are older and they are absolutely rubbish. Let's put it that way. Anyway, back to what I was doing. I need some control. I need RCS systems to go onto these guys. Because they need RCS, otherwise they won't be able to do a thing. Might as well use that because it's like nice and easy. So that's that. I've got RCS control on these guys. I need to add some science and modules and stuff, I guess. So might as well gear all these guys out properly for full-fledged scientific lunacy. So they've got science modules on them, they've got like doodads just mounted on it. So, you know, these guys are like full-fledged scientific systems, supposedly. I don't know. Sure, that they need those at the bottom, yeah. Okay. So they've all got lots and lots of radars and things. I need to add some power in the form of solar panels and stuff like that. So let's get some Gigantors. So to find them. Oh, there they are, Gigantors. So these guys will have Gigantors fitted to them and stuff like that. Can I build a missile and fire it at the base you launch from? I'm not very good at this game at all. So asking me to do something like that is really just asking for trouble, basically. I'm just not very good at it. I mean, I've been looking to get this thing into space. Let's put it that way. Because I don't know. I am very bad at this game. And that's entirely why we're here, actually. We're just like, this guy is very bad at this game, so... Yeah, what the Bismarck was. Okay, so each of these guys has got some Gigantors. Let's add some regular photovoltaics as well, just so that it's got some backup power supply around the place. Make sure that it's got some while it's maneuvering around and doing crazy things, because we all know that I am not going to do a very good job of this. So that's all that. I need some on this thing as well. Oh, jeez. Problem is, if I had too many parts, then it'll just lag out, basically. So. So there we go. Right. All I have to do is crash it into the base. I might be able to manage that, actually. I might be able to manage that. First things first, though, I still need to still get this thing into space. So, structure. There we go. That'll hold these things on it. So these guys have RCS, AI, batteries, science gear, bunch of stuff on them. I need communications antennas though, so let's pop those actually on the actual thing itself. Like, let's actually put a rack of those down here too. So this thing is going to be fully outfitted for scientific duty, supposedly. So there we go. This is going to be kind of like the ISS. How long have I been playing? It's like on and off for years, actually. I had it before it came out, so stuff like that. It's a good game. It's got quite a bit going for it, though it can also be a bit complex too, as you noted. So yeah, I guess that's my space station. So now I just have to get this contraption into orbit, basically. Right. Engines. Oh, the main thing doesn't have any RCS on it. Whoops. I've got to do that. Control. Give you guys RCS 2. Like a whole bunch there. whole bunch there, whole bunch there. You don't have any fuel tanks on you either, now that I think about it. Let's get some fuel tanks on there as well. It's going to have to be like, I guess, these guys. There we go. And some aerodynamic caps on those. So there we go. That's going to be my bright and shiny space station if I can get it up into space. And that, by the way, is a big if. So, now, I need a coupler to disconnect to this. It's going to have to be a big one. I think it's this one. Yeah, TRD66 coupler. And then propulsion. But yeah, if you understand FTD, then you're definitely smart enough to understand Kerbal, because Kerbal is deliberately meant to be... it's not as... It's like rocket science, but it's a lot easier than actual rocket science, if you get my drift. So, yeah. Or something like that. I don't know. Look, it makes sense in my head, okay? It's just that I'm a bit of a nut job. Is that the one? That's the one. There we go. There we go. Don't worry, Legionnaire, I have got a whole bunch of solar panels on the craft already to supply it with electrics, so that's all fine. Let's see, I need to add an engine to this thing now. Help if I was in the right tab. There we go. The Mammoth engine is probably a really good idea. Oh no, that's the wrong size, the wrong type. Juno Basic. Nope, way too small. Kerodyne Rhino. Do you have gimbal? You do. Okay, you are fine. Right. Needs renewable energy. It has got renewable energy, little mean. It's got solar panels all over the place, both deployable and flat out static ones, so they are everywhere. It will manage to keep itself refreshed in terms of energy. Let's see, I've got that. I want to add some structural components. Structure. No, it's the couplers I'm after. Sorry, my mistake. That's the one I want. Let's increase it to 6 rack, so that I can connect this all to here, I think. Fuel tanks, I need some more Kerodynes. Attach them to those. Oh, that's a bigger Kerodyne tank. Okay, I didn't notice that. Right. There we go, that should be on the decouplers, I think. Yeah, there we go. On the decouplers. And then getting your popcorn for the your popcorn for the fireworks. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a good idea, that, because I don't know how well this thing's going to do. Anyway, propulsion, fuel. That's the fuel. Okay, let's connect these things. So, this one will feed up into that one. Wait, no, hang on, that's not right. The demo. I think the reason the demo's harder is just because of the limited parts you get. In the main game, you get a lot more parts, so it's like mixed up. Am I going to upload a MechWarrior video tomorrow? I actually have one recorded for today and tomorrow, so there are 2 MechWarrior Online videos set ready to go. I just need to render them and then they are ready. It's just I didn't get a chance to render them before the stream, so I wanted to keep my processor free, ready for this stream, so I didn't bog the game down by rendering stuff in the background. That kind of thing. Let's see. Why is oh, I know. I know why I can't do it. Right. Put that away. What I need to do is actually have this thing set to 2. And then I can connect that to there. And then I need the decouplers again. Grab a couple of those. Your post's missing, Lollard. What's missing? What's vanished? So that's 2, 2, and 2. I need the fuel tanks. So that will be these big ones. Look at my post and tell you what system you are. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it, Lollard. I'd have to go back onto Elite and check it, because I don't remember offhand which one it is. But all I know is I'm like, I think it's like 300 light years outside civilized space at this point. So I've got to fly back to actually get back into the civilized space. So yeah, that'll take me a while to do. It's like, I think like half an hour's flight or something. Can I put a name on it? No, I cannot. Unfortunately. So, right, I need these boosters back on again. So click and click. Okay, that's absolute bucket loads of power to get me out into space. Structural linking. Let's get a couple of structural beams connected. All of this together because this is just such a mess. Hopefully this will keep it from shaking apart, but I'm not exactly hopeful. So, yep, that'll do. Now, fuel linking, which is what I was trying to do. Grab the fuel from this one onto this one. Then the fuel from this one will go into that one. So there we go. And then I need the fuel from this bottom one to go into my main thing, which is going to be a pain. I guess it's going to have to be down here, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's going to have to be down here. Let's add some structural members. So, actually, how long a structural member can I add? Let's. Oh, that's going to be long enough. Yeah. This is going to look kind of weird, though. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's put on a fuel tank there. So that's that. And another set of fuel tanks, like, in place there, I guess. So that's going to be like... There we go. So there's a whole bunch of extra fuel tanks there. What, stream problem? What are you on about? Is there something wrong with the stream? Is it easy? Yes, one of the MechWarrior Online videos is the Annihilator I mentioned before. So that is going to be... that's for today's video, actually. Tomorrow I've got a new Zeal, which is actually not bad. So yeah. Anyway, I need to connect this tank here to this tank up here, which you can only just do. Click. That's connected to that. It went offline for a sec. That tank down there. Oh, this is so convoluted. There we go. Okay, that is where I want the fuel to go, even if I've had to, like, do shenanigans to get it there, you know? It's kind of like, Restart the... No, not the router. YouTube is not receiving enough... Hang on. Wait, is it come back? I've got a warning saying... I've got a warning saying YouTube is not receiving enough video. It's a laggy one. Well, I am streaming 1080 when I normally stream 720, so I think that's probably what's doing it. Tell you what, let's restart the stream and I'll set it to I'll set it back to 720 rather than 1080. So that should help with the lag. So BRB in like 10 seconds or something, I think. Here we go. This is going to mess up the chat, by the way, so... Okay, that is back up. Hopefully it's not kicked you guys out to a different thing. Is it now stable for you guys? Is it better? Because I've dropped my I've dropped the stream back down to 720p, which is where it's always been at until now. Because today I was just trying 1080p on it. So no lag. Okay. So I was not able to upload fast enough to maintain full 1080p. That's what happened. Why was that actually? Let's have a look. Stream settings. Automatic bitrate. Okay, yeah. Flat out it's because my connection couldn't handle uploading the full 1080p. So that's what was going on there. Okay, now I need to sort my staging out. I've got a whole bunch of rocket motors and things. They are meant to all fire at once, so down here, that's all fine. I've got these initial stages. Let's see. These guys are meant to go first. Then I need another stage and another stage because I'm going to drop these guys off as soon as they run out of fuel, so that reduces dead weight and all that. So, which guys are first? These guys are the first ones. Then it's these guys are the second ones. Then lastly it's these guys in the third set. So that should stage properly for what I want. Might as well add some caps to these things because they are very weird. There we go. You've just noticed in the description. Honestly though, most people don't actually notice descriptions, so I can't blame you for missing that one, to be quite honest. Now, those should all stage separately and properly. So, let's add some rocket boosters, a couple of hammers, invert the things. So there we go. So I'm just adding in some hammer rockets now, in reverse, on top of these stacks. So, as soon as they eject... Why are you doing that? You're supposed to be a single one. Oh, whatever. Okay, there we go. That's one. And... that's one. There we go. Right. You got a restart button on the video. What do you do? Well, that's because the entire thing's available for playback. So, if you hit restart, you'll go back to the start of the stream, basically. What are you saying, Lollard? What's that? Refresh the page. There we go. So, yeah. It should all be one stream, and it's very healthy now, so that's good. Now, I need to get these rockets configured properly as well. So these guys are there, which means those are the guys I want in there. Those guys are correct. So this stage is going to jettison these guys. So I want these two rockets to go to that set there. So as soon as that releases, those rockets will fire. There we go. Right, this should, quote unquote, fly. Yeah, this is going to end in tears, isn't it? But this should fly. It should get somewhere. Utopian ASS station. Utopian ASS station. Save you. There we go. Right. Yeah, I know, Epic. You were practically the only vote. So yeah, you were practically the only vote. The other one was Lollard, who asked for a Vorium multiplayer, and there was also Asia Gamer said, yes, there is some growing interest in XCOM. So I wasn't sure if Asia Gamer voted for XCOM as well, but effectively that wound up as like 2 votes or something. So, you know, let's put engineer, scientist, and pilot. That's everyone in. Yeah, Ethan, you voted for FTD adventure mode. So it was like here, there, and everywhere, basically. Right, let's take this guy to the launch. Right. Yeah, time for fireworks. I've not put any control surfaces on this thing, but the station itself should be able to launch okay. Unless it does that. That's not right. Right. Revert flight to vehicle assembly, because that is not meant to do that. That is not meant to do that at all. Right. Apparently my structural bracing is not enough. Either that or it's just that bug which has kept me from linking everything. Yeah, that one alone is not connected to the rest of it, so that was not meant to happen. Right. Then let's grab 6 sets. No, I said 6 set. Thank you. Yeah, it's not a good idea to have a part of your rocket like going all over the place. It's like not at all. Let's get these things braced together as well, because this thing is going to generate a lot of thrust if it actually starts working properly. Like that, like that, like that. So there we go, that's all a bit braced together, so that should help. And then we can add some launch stability modes, like this, just to hold it in place and help it get off the ground, basically. So, no, they've gone all over the place. They're meant to be down there. Where's the other set gone? Oh, there they are, up there. Okay, down we go, all into group 5. So this should work. And yeah, the voting video is where you vote. Every Sunday, or sometimes Monday, depending on how the next week's going, I put out a schedule video for upcoming streams, and you can vote in the comments of that, and whatever gets the most votes, odds are I'm going to play it. So yeah, that's that. I do have the right to veto it, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. If it's something I really don't want to play, then I get to say no, so that's fine. Everyone's happy. You guys have spoken, I've spoken, so on and so forth. Okay, right, let's see if this thing will actually work. Stable assistance, throttle up to max. I think this is going to go, so... Oh dear. And the station survives! The station is still here. Somehow. Yeah. Not enough thrust. Not enough thrust at all. I think I need more boosters, basically. Also, I blew up the landing pad. I am too heavy. Yeah, I've got too much fuel. Not enough thrust. So, remote vehicle assembly. Let's see. I need some side-mounted engines, I think. Let's add some side-mounted stuff. Engine, side-mounted boosters. That's a monopropellant engine? No. I am using rhinos. Let's add some thuds, I guess. Oh, can't even put it there. Okay. Yeah, best space station ever. Am I going to use the cam from now on? I am trying it out because it used to be a thing, and so since I'm trying to redo some of the stuff on the channel, I thought, hey, let's try my recordings with the cam and see how people like it, see if they like seeing my ugly mug and so on and so forth. But yeah, basically, I'm trying it to see how well people might like it or not and how it feels to do it. If people aren't interested in seeing me, then, you know, I'll just take it back off again, so that's no problem. But, yeah. Now, where should I add some extra stuff? Let's add some boosters to these guys. Unfortunately, this is going to go all over the place, so it's like it's going to be a pain to get the staging sorted out after this. There we go. My glorious dwarf beard is strong. Gee, thanks. Right. Propulsion. Rocket boosters. Add rocket boosters to everything. And let's see if we can actually get airborne. That's a big if. That one. Okay. More random words for Sir to take as compliment. Fear me, for I am truly a dwarf. Well, actually I'm not. I'm kind of the opposite of a dwarf. I'm actually really tall, so, you know, not quite a dwarf, but now I've got massive, massive staging, which I need to get sorted out. So, I need a separate section here, which will be running all of the extra stuff. I think that's one, isn't it? Yep, that's one. That's one. Okay, that's meant to... Wait, there's all the rockets. I need to get all the rockets into this stage here. And then 6 is supposed to be above 5, so that goes there. Okay, stage 6 is looking kind of bloated, but that can't be helped. There's a couple of rockets around somewhere. Where are those? Oh wait, no, those are reversal rockets. Wait a minute. I've taken some of the reverse rockets out of there as well. There we go, that's one of them. Where's the other reverse rocket? There, that one. That's meant to be in there. Dwarf beard, not dwarf body. Dwarf in mind, dwarf in spirit, but not dwarf in body. As you do. Anyway, I think that's... No, there's some more staging up there that needs to be shifted. There's some more staging there. Can I close this? Can I minimise you? I don't think I can. Yeah, it is a normal video. It's the title. It's always called upcoming stream schedule and then a date on it, so it stands out from all the other titles that I do. So, okay, that's another pair there. Hang on, I need to move my camera. Move that. That's meant to be there. Apparently, I've moved one of the. I've moved something I shouldn't have. Yeah, those two are meant to be in there actually. Yeah, I think that's ready to go. I think that's all staged up properly. Half giant, quarter human, quarter dwarf. No, quarter giant, quarter dwarf, quarter human, and quarter hamster. There you go. Perfect. Save, and let's see if this thing can actually take off. Right then. Here we go. Full throttle, all boosters set to go. Oh, damn it. Right. Need more thrust. What about the 1% explosive rum? How do you mean? Anyway, I need to have some new boosters. Right. Oh wait, I'm at the launch. Hang on. Revert flights to vehicle assembly. I need more boosters, so yeah, flat out more boost. That's it. I wish they would stop adding these into the wrong stages, really. Because it seems like when I add them to certain pieces of the vehicle, they just go here, there, and everywhere. So it's not very helpful, to be quite honest. That's one of the problems with this game. It's you need space to do the staging, and it's like, yeah. But basically, I'm trebling the number of rocket boosters I've got installed right now. Oh, that one went somewhere I didn't want it. So did that one. Where are you guys? You guys are all the way up here, right. So I need to drop you back down. And there we go, that's a massive number of boosters, right. 2 vicious stompings and 1 somewhat decent fight. Okay. I need a lighter aircraft, but the thing is, this is not an aircraft. This is a space station, and I'm trying to lift the entire thing up in one go like a complete and utter idiot, rather than setting up one piece at a time, because I don't want to deal with like trying to dock it or anything like that. So, okay, let's try this again. It's not falling. It's not falling. That's good. Oh, jeez. We have flight. Huzzah! A massive pillar of fire. The question is, will the solid boosters hold out long enough to get me high enough? Probably not. I'll probably get somewhere and then I'll spiral back out of control or something. Right. Oh, jeez. On the bright side, I'll be able to do that other request, which was build a rocket and slam it into the space center. Because I don't think this thing's going to make orbit. My boosters are almost gone already. No way am I making it to orbit. Oh, actually, I've still got velocity. I've still got velocity, and it's, yeah, I'm going somewhere. Wow. I am raining boosters all over the space center, though. Oh, jeez. 5 kilometers. I am accelerating. Okay. Right. The question is now, do I have enough fuel? Kind of a serious question, that, actually. How are you guys doing? You are not draining. Wait a sec. You guys are draining? Oh, for heaven's sake. You know what's happened? The fuel flow is reversed. The tanks that are meant to be draining are the ones that are keeping full. So the fuel flow is backwards. And now there are the rockets hitting the station right now. But I can't jettison my boosters at all. So this is not going to work very well. I don't know why that went backwards, but it has. For some reason that's not even draining at all. Yeah, something went horribly, horribly wrong here. Okay, let's see. Let's get myself onto an orbital angle. Woo, that's very, very wobbly now. Jeez. No, turn. Oh dear. Well. So I'm going to get it into an angle, I suppose. That'll be good enough. Woo, jeez. I wish I had control surfaces. This is not meant to happen. At all. No. Turn this way, you drunken space station. Oh, jeez. What's my apoaps at? Not enough. Oh, jeez. I'm still going upwards, so there is that, I suppose. I'm not getting very much apoaps, though. No, stop doing that, please. You drunken space station. Okay, that's enough. Right, throttle down. Get this darn thing under control. Thank you. Wow. I don't know. I just don't know. What I need is to transfer some fuel around if I can. How are my central fuel tanks? Really, really full. Empty, empty. Full, full. Yeah, welcome to drunk piloting, yeah. I still wish I knew why my fuel flows were reversed. Okay, so I pulled out of that one. I need to pull out of that one. I need to basically shuffle my fuel reserves around. So, which side did I pull this from, actually? Now I'm just confused. This is the one I'm supposed to be ejecting. These guys. So that's one I just transferred into. I should have just done this to the one next to it, basically. Let's see. I want to grab you. Also, I'm slowing down. I actually need to get myself burning properly. So I need to stabilize my orbit, like, right now. No, don't do that. Oh yeah, because I shifted my fuel around, I'm actually off balance. Oh. This is not going very well, in case you haven't noticed. I'm actually starting to drop back down towards the planet. Would you kindly stop spinning? Right. I made it to space. My fuel system is completely broken. I am off balance. And basically, I can't control my ship anymore. So, and I'm not drunk. Thank you. I'm just not sane either. Basically, this isn't going to go anywhere. Yeah, I'm already dropping now. I just can't line myself up to stabilize. Oh, jeez. Yep, here we go. I'm too far away from the base because I switched to angle, so the base is way over there. I just can't get back there anymore. You know what? Fine, let's dump my engines. Well, that works. Whoa! Okay. Sure. Right. There goes that last rocket going over there. Wow. Here, there, and everywhere. Goodbye, rocket. Right. I guess all that's left is, since I am now going bye-bye, might as well deploy everything because, you know, why not? What else have I got? Have my Gigantors survived that? Yes, they have. Okay, extend. Extend. Oh, jeez. I am starting to re-enter the atmosphere, by the way, just in case you guys didn't realise. So there we go. And now I'm going to release the other parts of the station. So, yeah, here we go. Right. And so, my space station, ladies and gentlemen. My first ever space station. I hope you like it, because I don't think the Kerbals do, to be quite honest. On the bright side, I have an excellent view of the planet as I burn up during re-entry, so... Oh, jeez. Oh, this thing aero brakes actually pretty well. Oh, there goes the other parts of the space station. Yep, that's the other parts. They are going to hit way ahead of me. They are much lighter, smaller, so they just went zoop straight past me, basically. Do I have anything else I can deploy? I'm looking. No, I don't think I do. All I can do is open my docking pads ready for my inevitable demise. There we go. That's all of my aero brakes are now open, such as they are. I'm still going down at over 240 meters a second, though, so you know, this is going to be fun. There we go. Yep. There we go. Splash. Crunch. That was a bad space station. Vessel is destroyed and cannot autosave. Gee, you think? I don't know. XCOM is still downloading. Needs another 6 minutes to complete that. Well, there's nothing left to swim away, so, you know. Revert to vehicle assembly. We still have one more. I've tried to do a station. I was overly ambitious and it didn't work, so... You know. Only thing left to do is... to grab a Mark 1 cockpit. Get a propulsion. Give me a hammer solid booster. Give me some aerodynamics. Give me 4. because there's still one thing left to do. Have you guys seen the door monster videos on Kerbal Space Program? If not, you should, because they do it right. By which I mean they abandon all their people everywhere they can. So that was really good though. Okay, let's see. Now I want a coupling like that, and a massive booster, and I guess some more aerodynamics, like at the bottom here. So that'll do. Because there's one more thing to do. Yes, missile time. And that'll do. Launch. Right. The question is, do I have a pilot in my thing? So, right. Bill Kerman. Right, let's see what we can do. Ironically, this is the smoothest takeoff I've had since I started the stream, so yeah. Well. Got plenty of distance going on, so okay. Solid fuel is still going. And then it's about to give way, and so turn off my SAS, and I can now try and turn around. So there we go. Blow up the launch pad. I don't know if this thing is going to hit hard enough to do that, sadly. So we're going to find out. I made it in this thing to 28 plus kilometers by myself, so here we go. I'm still going upwards. It's still slowing down. Where am I going? 36 kilometers, apparently. But I'm in the upper atmosphere, so it's still not doing much. But I'm not going to come straight back down because of the whole planet rotation thing. So, you know, just going to keep on spinning lazily until I drop back down into some denser atmosphere. And then I'm going to go and kill the Xenos. Yes. Ah, here we go. I'm back in the atmosphere. Right. Rotate. Give me my SAS back, please. So I've got some control. Let's get myself in the right direction. Over this way. Yeah, this is exactly like the Orc rocks, actually. Actually, no, I can do a better version of those. Shame my control surfaces are not really good for much, so I'm not going to hit the space center, sadly. Oh dear. Right. Revert to launch. No, what I wanted actually is vehicle assembly. Revert to vehicle assembly. Now then, control seating. What I want to do is take that off, get rid of the cockpit, and then I want a piece of structural member like that. Good. No, that's too big actually. That'll do. Then add in a external command seat. No wait, that's way too big actually. Get rid of you. I want a bit small thing. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do it. Then if I add this to there. I think I need a bit of back bracing on that actually. That's not working. I think I need another structural piece like this. Is that lined up properly? That is lined up properly. That is good. And then yes, I do want Steam to make changes to my device, thank you. Looks like it, XCOM 2 is actually now ready. There we go, finally. Right. Okay. This shall be a true orcish rocket. Very, very haphazard and mixed up, because that is how the orcs do it. There we go, and we need some aerodynamics, which are going to be a advanced nose cone. There we go. And I need a couple of... where are they? A couple of winglets. There we go. I don't need such a big booster on the back, so get rid of that. And put in a smaller hammer booster, like that. There we go. One rocket. I've got Windows 10. But yeah, here we go. How's that for... How is that for an actual orc rocket? Because I think it looks very much like an orc rocket, to be quite honest. Yep, that'll do. What have I made? Right, add crew. Parts with crew capacity 0. Apparently I need to add something separate. Oh, are you going now, Ethan? Okay, then see you later. I need a utility piece. I need to add some... a way down the side to get into this thing. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need to do that. What am I doing? I just need an ejector, and then I can attach another control pod to the side of it. Also, I need a gantry to hold the thing up while I make that transfer. So there we go. That will connect to that, and that. Right. Then I've got that separated. Then I've got the secondary booster up there, and then I need a coupler, which will be one of these. Another structural piece, which will be like one of those ones, actually. So put that on there. Actually, it needs to be right at the top so the Kerbal can get across. Right. And then add in a command pod onto the top of it. I need another structural piece. Hang on. Add one of those there. Then add the command pod to that. There we go. Actually. Slowly turn it. Is that in the right place? That is in the right place. Okay, there we go. So, this thing is configured to allow me to get in there with that pod, eject that entire thing, then I'll be able to board the ship and off we go. So let's add Valentina, so we've got a pilot, and go to the launch bay, because this is going to do something, basically. Yeah, in fact, maybe I should have added fuel, like a warhead or something like that. Probably been a good idea. Oh well. Just waiting for it to load up. It's just taking its sweet time. What is going on? Revert flight to launch, please. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. EVA, please. There we go. I am now on my precarious gantry. Turn around. Da 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 da. Wander over here. Whoops, no. Didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Splat. Right. Okay, revert back to launch pad, please. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. EVA. Let go. Fall flat on gantry. Okay. Turn around. Wander over here. Board that. There we go. We are now in place. We just need to get rid of that useless fancy Hume thing on the side. So there we go. Okay, and we're ready to go. This thing won't go anywhere near as high up or as fast, by the way. So you know, that's why I put a smaller booster on the back of it. It's almost done. Done. Eject. Okay. We are now ready. Hopefully I'll hit the center this time. Because I've actually got a whole bunch of extra control surfaces after all, so you know. Unfortunately, we're actually heavy at the back because we don't have a command center, so... Okay, this thing is too back heavy, I can't properly steer. That sucks. I'm going to be a gliding bomb, basically, because I can't get it to work any other way right now. Oh, there we go. Woo! Okay, we are now gliding in our target because we don't have any boosters left. So, here we go. There's going to be a bit of a lower impact, so... After this, though... What time are we on? Okay. After this, though, I'm going to break for a little bit, and then I'll come back with a bit of XCOM 2, I guess, because that's what I was meant to do. Oh, geez. Wasn't paying attention. Oh. Well, that was disappointing. Hello, Jaxia. Welcome to the stream. Sadly, we just crunched straight into that, so... Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the stream, and that is sadly the end of the stream, so... How's that for timing? But... I think that's enough... Wait, what time is it? 8:50. Yeah, this is... playtime. I'm going to end the stream now, and then I'll come back with XCOM 2 after a very short break, because XCOM 2 has actually downloaded and is now ready to go. So, it took a while, but it finally got there, you know? So, hope you guys enjoyed seeing me mess around with rockets for a little while, because I just generally did a very bad job of it. Let's be fair, I was very bad with it. So, yeah. Yes, I know there's been a catastrophic failure in the flight. I crashed into something. I am aware. But yeah. Do I know what community calls are? No, I don't. But yeah, anyway. That's it for this one. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time, and or in 10 minutes-ish, because that's how long it'll be before I come back on XCOM. So, yeah. XCOM 2 in about 10 minutes-ish. So, I'll see you then. Catch you later.